If you've ever wondered why some people always seem to make the right investment moves, buying property at the right time, selling stocks before the crash, or even starting a business just as the market begins to grow, then this lesson is for you. Because behind every smart financial decision, there's a deep understanding of the economy. In the next lessons, I'll help you build that foundation, step by step. In some previous video, we already went through the big picture generally to build the foundation for you before we dive deeper in each topic. And this video is only the layout and foundation for the next detailed lessons. You see, economics is like building a house. If the foundation isn't strong, every floor you add later will start to shake. Many beginners want to skip ahead. They want quick formulas, secret signals, or tips to get rich. But the truth is simple. Without understanding the basics, every decision you make will depend on luck. So today, we won't chase hot trends. We'll build the foundation, a clear, simple understanding of how to read the economy so you can make smarter and safer financial choices for the rest of your life. In the previous lessons, I shared how macroeconomics looks at the big picture, how the entire country's money moves, while microeconomics looks at individuals and businesses. Today we'll go deeper. There are 3 numbers that can tell you almost everything about the economic weather. I call them the 3 magic numbers. 1. GDP, the heartbeat of growth. It tells you if the economy is healthy or slowing down. 2. Inflation or CPI, it tells you whether money is getting hotter or colder. 3. Interest rate, or I consider it as the cost of money. It shows if borrowing is cheap or expensive. Once you learn how to read these 3, it's like reading the sky before sailing. You'll know when to invest, when to save, and when to be cautious. I still remember the period around October 2015 when I officially stepped into the global financial markets. I traded mostly the S&P 500 Forex and a small amount of crypto, focused mainly on ETH at that time. To be honest, I was very confident back then. As a marketing strategist, I had always included macroeconomic analysis in my brand plans, so I believed I understood the big picture well enough. But I was wrong. It wasn't until 2016 and 2017, when 2 major black swan events hit the world, that I realized how little I truly knew about global economics and political cycles. In June 2016, the Brexit vote shocked the world. Global markets shook violently, currencies plunged, volatility spiked. It was a wake-up call, but somehow I still believed I could read the market. Then came November 2016. Donald Trump officially won the US election. I still remember my mindset at that moment. I thought the market would panic and fall. And honestly, back then, I didn't like Trump at all. So my emotions automatically aligned with the experts. On MarketWatch, on investing.com, everywhere I looked, analysts said the same thing. The market is going to drop hard. Brace for a sell-off. This is the beginning of a crash. And I believed them. My biggest mistake, trading without stop loss. For the first time in my life, I opened multiple short positions on the S&P 500, and I didn't set a stop loss. Why? Because every expert said it would collapse. Because I disliked Trump and thought the market would agree with me. Because my emotions, the news, and the experts all pointed in the same direction. But reality did something else. For 10 days straight, the market kept going up and up and up. Every day, a new all-time high. By day 10, my entire account was wiped out. I lost 20,000 USD, all because I broke my own rules, all because I confused opinion with macro understanding. That moment changed me. It humbled me. It forced me to sit down, breathe deeply, and accept the truth. I didn't truly understand the economy. I didn't understand cycles. I didn't understand how markets react to politics. And I definitely didn't understand how GDP, inflation, and interest rates shape investor psychology. That loss, painful as it was, became the turning point that pushed me to study macroeconomics seriously. And that brings us back to today's lesson. Many investors make the exact same mistake I made back then. They hear one piece of news. GDP is up, market is booming, economy is strong, and they assume everything is good. They invest emotionally, not intelligently. But they don't ask deeper questions. Why is GDP growing? What is inflation doing? Are interest rates rising or falling? Is the economy in spring, summer, autumn, or winter? Without understanding the real drivers behind growth, a single headline can mislead you, just like how I was misled in 2016. And that's exactly why we're here now. Let's truly understand what GDP means, not as a number on the news, but as the heartbeat of the economy and the foundation of every smart investment decision you'll ever make. Now, are you ready to move to the next lesson to understand more details about GDP? But before we start, make sure you have a notebook beside you. Yes, seriously, if you only listen, the knowledge will fade like a movie you watched last week. But if you write it down in your own words, it becomes part of your memory. So, get your pen ready, because we're not just learning to memorize, we're learning to see the world differently.